at 5 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Emily Flores.
And I'm Don Hudson. Thank you very much for joining us. Our top story tonight, the leadership of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints announces policy changes related to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender church members.
Yeah, we have a team coverage of this announcement tonight. ABC4's Sarah Martin takes a look at some questions regarding the policy change. But we begin with ABC4's cultural and religion correspondent Andrew Reeser. So, Andrew, what does this mean for the church?
Well, Emily, leaders of the church say same-sex couples are no longer going to be considered apostates and that children of same-sex couples may be allowed to be baptized with custodial parent consent and without the approval of the First Presidency. Now, children of same-sex couples will also be allowed to receive baby blessings by a member of the priesthood if the parents so desire. Now, this is a nearly complete reversal of an exclusionary 2015 policy that barred children of same-sex couples from being baptized unless the First Presidency approved it. Reaction has been mixed from members, some saying damage from the policy has already been done, other members rejoicing at what they're calling more inclusion for LGBTQ members of the church and their families.
I definitely didn't understand the part where the kids couldn't get baptized because I've always felt like we should be accepting.
But it's also a reflection, I think, of how as a culture things related to the church and leadership are continuing to adjust.
Still, some are criticizing church leaders who once called the exclusionary policy, quote, God's will and revelation. The policy reversal is effective immediately. The church did clarify that any violation of the church's law of chastity, meaning premarital or extramarital sex of all kinds, are still prohibited. And the church says it still considers same-sex marriage a, quote, serious transgression, but it will no longer be subject to church discipline or possibly excommunication. Now, the announcement this morning, once again, has received mixed reviews, including from LGBTQ advocacy groups. I want to bring in ABC4 News' Sarah Martin. She is here with me live talking about that angle of the story. Sarah, a lot of people reacting today, both positive and negative.
That's right. The LGBTQ members and former members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that I spoke to today are taking this news with a little bit of skepticism. Many are asking the question, why hasn't the church also issued an apology for what they called a harmful policy?
I think that real progress is when you acknowledge and are accountable for all of the pain and suffering that we've seen.
The November 2015 policy barred the children of LGBTQ couples from being blessed or baptized in the church. Today's announcement reverses that decision.
You know, you can't plant weeds in your own backyard and then pick them and expect everybody to congratulate you for doing so.
Organizations like Encircle and Equality Utah recognize a step forward, but say more can be done.
Here at Encircle, we've seen countless lives that have been lost, countless families that have fallen apart because of the November 2015 policy. So we are happy with this one small step. However, there are many, many steps that still need to be taken.
The release today also changes how members of the LGBTQ community will be disciplined for violating the church's law of chastity, saying that homosexual relationships will no longer constitute apostasy or require excommunication. But it provides very little information about when local clergy will be trained on these changes. It also states that both the installation of the policy in 2015 and the reversal today comes as a result of revelation. But members of the LGBTQ community are having a hard time accepting that as fact.
Of course, my thoughts, because all of the people that our community, the LGBT community, has lost since its inception, and I have to think there has to be some connection.
The group say that your LGBTQ friends or family members may struggle mentally today because of this change. They recommend being willing to listen and reaching out for help if needed.
Validate, validate, validate.
Encircle is an LGBTQ community support facility. They're located in Provo and in Salt Lake City. They say they'll be open this weekend to give the LGBT community a little bit of extra love during General Conference this weekend.
That's right, and we do want to remind you that the 189th Annual General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is this weekend. We will have live coverage of that all weekend on air and online at abc4.com. Of course, a huge historic day here at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We'll continue to have the reaction throughout the evening. For now, reporting live at Temple Square, Andrew Reeser, ABC4 News.